Assalamualaikum. My name is Maydinda Puspitasari. I'm from P.G.R.I. In this video, I will show you about video presentation, a word and its relative derivation. Okay, let's see this video. Word classes and derivation. English has four major word classes like nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. But many words belong to more than one class. Conversion is the word formation process in which a word of one grammatical form becomes a word of another grammatical form. Without English, any changes to spelling or pronunciation. Kind of conversion like noun to verb conversion, verb to noun conversion, and other conversion. Adverbs derive from adjectives. Some introductory treatments of English grammar talk as if not just many but all adverbs end in ly, but in fact simple or monomorphemic adverbs, though few in number, include some very common words, often, seldom, never, soon, and some other adverbs are morphologically complex without containing ly, nowhere, everywhere, today, yesterday. Also, there are common adverbs that are formed by conversion, fast, as in the car was driven fast, and hard, as in they worked hard. Derive from adjectives fast, as in a fast car, and hard, as in a hard work. Nouns derive from nouns. Not all derivational process changes word class. English has derivational process that yield nouns with meanings such as small x, female x, inhabitant of x, state of being an x, and devotee of or expert on x. You can see the example on the slide. Nouns derive from members of other word classes. Nouns derived from adjectives and from adverbs are extremely numerous. Here are some suffixes used to derive nouns from adjectives. You can see the example on the slide. Adjectives derive from adjectives. In this category, prefixes predominate. The only suffix of note is ish, meaning somewhat x. Here are some examples of that suffix. You can see on the slide. For present, it's worth noting the existence of pairs of more or less synonymous adjectives, one of which is negated with un and the other with in or one of its allomorphs. You can see the example on the slide. Adjectives derive from members of other word classes. Suffixes that commonly form adjectives from verbs with their basic meanings are, you can see the example on the slide. Suffixes that form adjectives from nouns are more numerous. You can see the example on the slide. Adjectives in full and less tend to come in pairs, although the correspondence is not exact. For example, we have slut, not slutless, and penniless but not penniful. We can see even when the meaning of a potential word may be easily guessable. The existence of the word is not guaranteed. Verbs derive from verbs. Most prominent are re and the negative or reversive prefixes un, de, and dis, as in the following example you can see on the slide. Semantically, the examples on above are mostly straightforward, although those with de are less so. To decompose is not to undo the creative work of a musical composer. Also, here is relationship between intransitive and transitive verb. You can see the example on the slide. Transitive verbs are ones with an object non-phrase, usually indicating the thing or person that is the goal of the action of the verb, as the book is the object of lay in. Jill laid the book on the table. Intransitive verbs, such as lay in, the book lay on the table, like such an object. The transitive verb in the example on above are all causative. That means cause to X, where X stands for the meaning of corresponding intransitive. Verbs derived from members of other word classes. Verbs derived from nouns and from adjectives are numerous. Some affixes for deriving verbs from nouns are, you can see the example on the slide. There are also some common verbs that are derived by replacing the final voiceless consonant of a noun with voice one, perhaps with some vowel change to parallel to the relationship between believe and believe. Although there was the verb that seems more basic. You can see the example on the slide. A meaning for the E at the back, the forest, the louse is clearly identifiable, namely remove X from. Compare its function in deriving verbs from verbs. Example, desensitize. However, neither ISE nor IFY has a clear-cut meaning apart from its verb-forming function. Organize does not share any obvious element of meaning with organ. For example, the suffixes ISE and IFY can derive verb from adjectival bases too, as nationalize, tenderize, intensify, purify, when the roots to which they are attached are bound. Example, cauterize, sanitize, petrify, satisfy, magnify. It's often impossible to decide whether these roots are fundamentally nominal or adjectival. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, see you.